Hey, this is Drew Bennett from Ben Spark Family Adventures, and I had received a copy of Ice Age Scrat's Nutty Adventure for the Nintendo Switch from Outright Games. So they sent me a free copy of that so that I could play it and show you how it goes. So I'm going to start a brand new game. I've been playing for a little bit, and the game centers around Scrat, who is that saber-toothed squirrel of some sort. And from Ice Age, he's always trying to catch this little acorn and find nuts all over the place, but he always has a tough time doing so. And basically, so this game is follows Scrat. You play as Scrat. You can jump, you can kick, you can dodge, you can climb. There's a whole bunch of different things you can do, and then you can also unlock different powers. So it's set in the Ice Age world. And so here's Scrat with his acorn trying to save his acorn. And the acorn just landed in that part there. And so he's activated something. So, welcome, brave warrior. Your offering has activated the challenge of the Scratazons. Okay. Long ago, the temple was constructed to harness the power of 4 powerful items, the crystal nuts. To find the mightiest warrior, the crystal nuts were scattered throughout the land. Legend tells of a champion who will return them all to the temple and lead the Scratazons to a golden age. Frankly, I expect somebody a little bit taller. Okay. With each crystal nut you retrieve, you will be granted new abilities and that will aid you on your quest. Judging by your blank expression, you will need all the help you can get. So, here we got Scrat, and so Scrat can jump, he can kick, he can dodge from side to side. He can also sneak. And then he can throw things, too. So, I guess I got close enough to the plinth there. And that's going to launch him up and out. So that we could actually start playing the game. So... Alright, go forward, climb the ancient cliffs, and bring back the first crystal nut. Okay, so as Scrat, we're actually gonna run around. Sometimes there are spots that you can go to that you didn't. So, like, I haven't figured out how to open these things. I've been trying, but I haven't gotten that far in order to open these. But I do know that certain things I can get, like these things, if I break them, I get some crystals. And this actually brought me into somewhere that, and you could do a thing with the wall here. Uses Scrat's front saber teeth to help him climb up higher. So there's all these different places where you can go that you might need to explore. So, for example, you're exploring, you can find little pieces of... what did I find here? That was like a little piece of... like a, I don't know, temple or something like that. So, I found that. What I did notice in this game is that the camera movement is really fast sometimes. And it kind of made me a little dizzy. In different places. So I'm not sure if you can slow that down in any way. Now, this is a spot here where I can't get to because Scrat can't jump high enough. Eventually he's going to get a power that helps him jump higher. So, in the game, you can go in the direction that they send you, but then you can also go other places to explore. And I'm exploring and finding more things. This is more exploring than I did the first time around. But each level, there are different tiles and things like that you can pick up. And things that you can find. So, as we jump around as Scrat, we're picking up crystals. That's where we went in. That's where we came out of. So here's this thing. I don't know like, I would think that I should, like, throw something through it, but I don't think that's the case. So there has to be some sort of power that he gets later that he can use to use those rings, and that's something that I don't have access to right yet. Excuse me. So now I think I'll actually start following the way. Oh, I see over here that something I missed. You want to find all these boxes and get as many crystals as you can. You don't want to fall in the water because Scrat does not do well in the water. And there, another piece. Again, I'm just going off and exploring and not doing the... see, that's what happens when you fall in the water. So I go back to one of the last checkpoints. And so, tablet pieces, that's what I'm finding. Tablet pieces for the Forgotten Temple. So, staying around the Forgotten Temple, I find all these different things, and you can find different statues and stuff like that. So, there are things that you can do. And then, as you unlock different places, you can fast travel to those places. So, again, I've gone the wrong way, I see. Alright, let's see if I can go the right way and start this adventure. And my jumping is really, really not the greatest. Huh. Nope. There we go. Be careful of water. Like I said, you can, if you're close enough to the edge, you can jump back. You won't actually die. But you gotta be careful. Now you can climb up the wall. You can jump up further. And this is another place where I can't get up because I don't have the ability to double jump. And you double jump by the time you get to the end of this level. So basically right now, as Scrat, I'm just going from one place to the next, moving from one section to another, trying to get all the way to the end of this one to get one of the crystal nuts, or the crystal acorns, crystal nuts. Okay. So, and so this is just a cut screen in between. So if I go here, I could check this and see, okay, now I'm in the Woodland Valley. If I want to go back to the Forgotten Temple, I can fast travel back there. So there are 4 places that you can go to out there. So if you go to the left, if you go, there's like the water there. There's one place, then there's like lava, and then there's like probably a swampy land. But what I'm in right now is Woodland Valley, and that's where I travel through. So let's find, there we go. So Scrat can also attack enemies. So here it goes. They'll attempt to hurt you, and you could attack them. So Scrat does have some attacking ability, and for the most part, as he goes through, it's pretty easy to attack and not really get hurt. These little bugs, they're nothing, you know. They're not going to be hard for you to attack. I'm sure that as you go further along through the game, you will end up, you know, fighting more things that are stronger than you, and then so they'll have to require a little bit more effort in order to, you know, attack them. But as far as the graphics, I mean, it's really cool graphics. Scrat looks awesome. He's a lot of fun. He's a, you know, funny character, and I did it again. Man, gotta go all the way back. Worked on my jumping ability. So again, wherever you are, take a look and see if there's anywhere else that you can go, that you could find more crystals, and sometimes you could find tile pieces or other pieces. And sometimes you just get stuck and there's nowhere to go. And then let's climb a wall again. Come on, Scrat. Really? There we go. So I can jump and jump and jump. So these are little markers. They're like, you know, if you die, then you go right back to that spot. So again, explore everywhere you are. You know, you can take a look around, and there are places where you can find extra things. You just have to, you know, don't just follow the straight path. Don't know if no. I can't go in the water, so I'm not going to do that. So Scrat can go side to side and up and down. And let's fight this guy. So these beetles, they'll hit you with the horn if you let them, but they're really not fast. You know, really slow and easy for you to get through. Let's see, is this putting me into another? Nope. This does nothing for me. Okay. I think what's going to happen is as you play through this game, you get more... Alright, I can't jump. I'm hitting the wrong button, that's why. I'm not hitting a button at all. Oh. So sometimes enemies will give you hearts. Or you break and you get hearts there to refill your energy and your hit points. Oh, jump! Honestly, I get mixed up as to what button's a jump button and which one's not. So then you can use the A button, which is the jump button, to jump right across from wall to wall. So pretty simple to do. And then you jump off. And there sounds like a bug around here. Yes, there is. So he does a little ninja move there. Too far. Oh, lucky. Very lucky. Alright. Because I should have jumped there and then jumped back, but whatever. So, anyway, that's kind of an idea of what Scrat's Nutty Adventure is all about. I'm not going to make it all the way to the end because that's going to, be a while to get to the end of this level. I mean, this whole part and find the first nut. But you keep going along the trail, find yourself at the end. There are different puzzles to solve and different things to do, but for the most part, you're running around collecting these crystals, finding different places. And I think you're going to go back through a number of times in order to, in order to make that work. So, alright, so that looks like, okay, so you do one after the other. To open this up, you hit one and then the other with your throwing ability. And that will get me a piece of the tablet, so, or tile, or I forget what it's called exactly. And I want to get down here because there's things to fight. Get me some more crystals. And there should be like a crystal box. There we go. You want to find those. You want to find all those crystal boxes. And look, hey, there's some mammoths. Alright. Oh my goodness, the first time I played through this, and hopefully I do this alright, but the first time I played through this, I kept falling off these like that. And then I'd have to go up and back Jump myself back up here. I'm not the best jumper, I guess. There we go. And then there are different pieces that will pull out for you. And you actually, I probably could have gone down here, because there might be something down here. There is not. Oh, yes, there is. Anyway, Scrat's Nutty Adventure. I'd like to thank Outright Games for sending me a digital download code so that I could play this game and show you our little buddy Scrat here, who is a lot of fun to play. And the kids like it. My son picked this up right away and was having a great time. Good game for kids. Lots of fun. Anyway, this is Drew Bennett from Ben Spark Family Adventures. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter as Ben Spark, Facebook.com/Ben Spark Family Adventures, and you can find me here making videos all the time. Thanks for watching.